So, in the most recent Eve Time Seek update, they added achievements. So, I want to be showing you guys the best way to get all of these achievements done in this video. So, yeah, let me just explain it all. Okay, so what I see on here isn't the same as going to be what you see. Let's start from easy. Drink 15 potions. There is a code called potions, and if you go there, they have all the potions. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It also might just be potion, but certified chomper, eat 50 different cooked foods. Now there's two you could do. One is called cookbook. These are codes, by the way. And you just, in the sandbox, they'll have letters with like an item dispenser of the item. So it shows you visually what it is, because sometimes it's hard to understand. Like when your pet is showing the bubble, it's kind of hard to understand what they really want. They just go in there, press the letter, and it'll give you the list. Or you could go to code Stunt D, and in the Hangout lobby, there is a wall of just signs explaining all the different ingredients. Now, beat down, hit a target with a dummy with 10 different items. What you can do is you can go to, what's it called? Tutorial, and do it in there. So the stuff that works is arrow and grapple arrow, bat, or whatever reskin you have, dagger, shield, pellet gun, shotgun, sniper, boxing glove, and then the butt Joe. I think that's all of it. That might not be all of it, and if it isn't, I am sorry. But so that's beatdown. Eyes on the road. You could also go to something like Yeep Quest or free items. Get all the stuff you need. You just need an RC, camera, and FPV. So actually, the camera might be tricky. You're gonna have to probably buy that, I think. I'm not sure if people can actually give it to you and it'll work for you, but it's like 100 in the RC shop, so it should be fun. Guest of honor, visit someone else's private world. That's simple. If you have friends and one of them's online, just ask them, or you could just go to a Blue House lobby saying, hey, can I go to anyone's private for my achievement or whatever? And more often than not, they'll be like, sharing is caring. Give an item to 100 different yeeps. There's two ways you could do this: the nice way or the jerk way. So you could either put inner tubes, anchors, surfboards, or sleds on people, and then they will just take them off if they want to. And that's actually nice, because you're just giving it to them. They can just take it off if they want. Or you could be an absolute jerk and take body or voice decoys, and I can't do it to myself, but slap them on their face, and they will be forced to pick it up to get obstruct their view. And yeah, now that is a very rude way to do it, and I would advise to not do that if you have literally the other way. I mean, inner tube is the first thing on the beach tech web. Like, you have to buy that first. It's like 300, so just do it with an inner tube. Swing 10 times. Again, you could go to Yeep Quest or Stunt D. And then I will show you. So, oh my god. Not want to get. So, this is not a swing. You have to grapple and push. That's a swing right here. Right? Like that. So, you have to actually move your hand downwards. Now, yeah, so that's that one. I'm on fire. Get a 7-day login streak. Now, that one is straightforward. You just log on. If your parents have a rule in place where you can't play on certain days and oh no, you're gonna lose your streak, you could go on the mobile app, because if you have the mobile app, you can extend your streak. It will not give you the coins, and it will not increase your streak. It'll just stop it from expiring. So if you can't play on weekdays, you can do that every day. I'm sure your parents would be fine with it then. but it'll just take way longer. Complete a race. Outpost is there. There's also community worlds called achievements you can go to, which just has a bunch of them, including that one. Caretaker, adopt a pet. Straightforward, you can either go to Pet Valley over here, so right now I'm in Starter House, you go over to Pet Valley, or Prop Town, they both have pet purchasing places. Then, straightforward, they're like 800 a pop, so peace and quiet. Unlock your own private world. I don't remember how much they are, because it's been forever, but right now I'm in Starter House. You go to Blue House, and up here is the private world you just have to buy, which is then how you the quest. Unlock, so Tech Savvy has 3 stages. First is unlock 5 items on the tech web, then it's 20, then it's 50. And for any of these where it's like, it's one amount and then another amount, your previous count, let's say you go from Tech Savvy 2 to 3, and you have 20, that 20 will now count towards the 50, so it's more like getting 30 done. That one's also straightforward. There's always like a bunch of cheap stuff on tech web. For example, the wiring tech web in research facility has like a bunch of cheap wires. All of this, look at this. All of these pipes for 50 each. Grass blocks for 50 each. 20 for these wood stuff. Oh, these ones down here are 50. 100. 8s are 100. So just go for the cheap ones if you actively like really want that. I wouldn't really recommend going for that though, cause you get like 600 from Tech Savvy total, so you're not actively getting anything. It's just kind of like a return investment, so you get some of your money back. So I wouldn't like actively grind for that. I just go for what you want to buy, and it's nice when you do get it. Yeeps Untamed, enter the wilds. So what you want to do is go to Playground. Let's say I was in Playground. You want to go all the way to the end of the map. That'll be a little bush thing, like one of these. You head in there, and you go to Suburbs Wilds. Just a Suburbs Wild Map, Fantasy, and Ocean. And how all the wilds work is they're like public creative lobbies. Explore, discover 5 maps. Kind of just go around and do that. Is there no... I skipped Biome Bingo. I am not smart. So you start in Suburbs, so you're gonna have Suburbs. Now you can come over here to Playground, Prop Town, and go to Boat Battle. That is for the ocean. Now then you could go to Mushroom Village, Blue House for Fantasy. That's 3 we have so far. Then from Blue House you do what you would do to get to Wilds with Playground, but in Blue House. You can then go to Research Facility for 5 and go to Outpost. That's 5. So I skipped over that one. We did that one. For Explorer, you can just kind of go around. This map will just, for anything you haven't visited, it'll just be a question mark, so you just follow. Collect 5 Buttcoin stashes, YouTube. So, that's like my best tip. If you don't have access to YouTube, you can just go to, go in a lobby and say, hey, does anyone know the Buttcoin stash is here? So you can do that. Get a pet to level 100. Now, that one is an annoying one. It's not annoying, it's just gonna take you a while. For example, here's my pet. He is level 46. And you can only do 1 quest for them every day. I mean, not 1, 3. And you can go to Stunt D or anything to figure out recipes. So it's just because you can only do 3 a day. It just more takes a while. Now here's one of the hardest. World Tour. First it'll want you to visit 5 different community worlds. Then 50. And then 100. And then 500. Now, for World Tour, always go ahead and use your featured, your popular, all of that. And another tip I could do, you can go, you've probably heard this one before, only up 1. Go to only up 1. Go to only up 2. Well, it's closed, but only up 3, only up 4, you get the gist. So many people are using this to, these like only up 1, only up 5, up 7. They're all on popular boards because of that. Now, you can also try putting random words in. So let's go up. That's a code. Then you could also do yeep, run. It says it's out of fuel, but you still get the gist. Then you can do only. It says it used to exist. And if it's something like that where it like doubles up at some point, so try only yeep without the double Y. That's a code. I'm not sure if I've actually done that one. Now, back to the achievement board. So, now for Master Builder. First it's 100, then it's 2,000, then it's 10,000, and then I think it's 50,000. Now, this one is annoying. You either go to your private or go to Suburbs Wilds. Now, what I've been doing is taking sticky pill bombs, throwing them up, and just building it up to a little platform I make that I then just chuck blocks down. So, that's what I do. You're it. Play game Tap Tag. I've then 20. Okay, my mobile app just got weird, so I don't know what got out. But for all the game mode ones, you just go 5, 20, 100, 1,000. And all the game mode ones, the Master Builder and Community Worlds will all get you a badge. Now, there's 2 things you can do for all of these. You can go to Code Grind that has these areas where it's on a timer, so every 30 seconds it will just kill everyone and it'll count breath. You can also just play for Tap Tag specifically and FFA. You're gonna have to go to. They should already be favorited on your account, unless you've unfavorited. PvP and tag for those game modes because they're currently none in Publix. Now, you can either just play them out naturally, or if you have a friend that also wants to grind, you can do it with them. Just one rule of thumb. The round has to have lasted at least 30 seconds. If you do it before that, it will not count. Had to learn that the hard way. And that's it. Goblin, I'll show you where everything, so FFA and Tap Tag are gonna have to go to here and put that world in. Goblin is over here in Goblin Siege. And then there's Red versus Blue has Team Arena. Then all of Playground, Starter House, and Blue House have, and Mushroom Village have tag. Oh no, Barnyard exists. You can go over here to Barnyard Brawl for FFA. But Playground, Starter House, Blue House, and Mushroom Village are all hide and seek. Then Prop Town is Prop Hunt. So those are my personal tips on how to get these done as soon as possible. So these are also, disclaimer, these are not meant to all grind out in one session. I actually heard that if you are completely maximizing, only doing it for exactly 30 seconds for each game mode one, it'll take you 16 hours just to get one fully completed. And that's assuming you do it on 30 seconds every time. So, that's it. So, I hope somebody finds this video helpful. If they do, then me making this video was worth it. So I will thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later. See ya.